Navy SEALs came up with a code name for Osama bin Laden that leaves one New Mexico family outraged. They called him Geronimo.
The name of the great Apache warrior from New Mexico. Now, we heard from a UNM professor earlier today who said that name is appropriate, but now only on 7. Geronimo's family says it couldn't be more offensive. Action 7 News anchor Tanya Mendez has our exclusive story.
Joseph Geronimo was at his Mescalero home watching Action 7 News live at 5. When he saw what one UNM professor had to say, he was so outraged, he called us.
The redneck who calls himself a professor from UNM is nothing but a racist bigot.
Harsh words from Joseph Geronimo, the great-grandson of the famous Apache warrior. But Geronimo says the words used to describe his great-grandfather were much worse.
In the 1870s and 1880s, out here in Frontier, New Mexico and Frontier, Arizona, Geronimo was absolutely viewed as a terrorist and a killer.
Geronimo is the code name Navy SEALs came up with for Osama bin Laden, while UNM professor Paul Hutton says the name is fitting given Geronimo's ability to evade capture for 10 years and the bloody trail in his wake. Geronimo's great-grandson says the history books have the story wrong.
My grandfather Geronimo was an honorable warrior who fought for my people in paradise. He was just trying to save his own people. All the Europeans came in the name of Christianity and destroyed everything.
And to the people who came up with the comparison in the first place, Geronimo has this to say to them.
To the son of a bitch bastards who gave the code name Geronimo to Osama bin Laden, may you all rot in hell.
Tanya Mendez, KOAT Action 7 News.
Hutton said Geronimo's reputation has changed and that he would not be considered a terrorist, but rather a man who defended his people. Geronimo says that is always how the Apaches have looked at him. Now, also, the Senate Indian Affairs Committee is objecting to the military's use of Geronimo being used for bin Laden. A hearing Thursday will discuss racial stereotypes of Native American people.